There's an oddly satisfying moment when your Ford F-150 shifts smoothly into four-wheel drive, everything clicking just as it should. That magic? It's the locking hub actuator, a piece of engineering that rarely gets love until it doesn't work and ruins your weekend plans. Most folks don't think about these actuators until, boom, you're stuck in a muddy trailhead or a slushy parking lot, wheels spinning, and you're just sitting there imagining what primitive suffering felt like. Ford's setup feels high-tech until it suddenly feels like the 1800s again. So, how does this thing even work? The locking hub actuator sits nestled behind your front wheels and is basically a doorman for power. Flip the 4-baud switch and a little pulse of vacuum pressure tells the hub to lock, sending torque to the front wheels. Here's where the pain comes in. A single vacuum leak can make the whole system about as useful as socks in the rain. No four-wheel drive, no traction, just that sinking feeling your F-150 isn't quite as invincible as you told your friends. Diagnosing a faulty actuator isn't exactly rocket science, but it helps to know what you're looking for. Common signs: grinding noises up front, stubborn 2WD when you clearly asked for 4WD, or a soft thunk that just screams you're not going anywhere. Honestly, the first time I tackled this, I half assumed it would require a degree from MIT. But, surprise, you really just need a jack, some sockets, maybe a little grit, and patience. The hardest part is getting started when you're staring at grease and plastic clips. Okay, step 1. Get your truck safely lifted and supported. You do not want this thing moving, trust me. Then, pull off the front wheel, pop off the brake caliper, and finally the hub assembly. You'll spot the actuator on the back, looking like it wants to stay forever. Here's a pro tip. Snap a few photos as you go. Even if you never look at them, having a visual breadcrumb trail can save you hours, especially if your memory is as bad as mine. Around 40% of mistakes are just forgetting the order things came off. The actuator itself is usually held with 3 bolts. Remove those, give it a gentle twist, and it should pop off. Any visible cracks, water, or excessive rust? That's your weak link. Most F-150s past 150,000 miles have at least one battle-worn hub actuator. Installing the new part is just reverse order, but don't skip new gaskets or seals. A failed seal is basically what started this mess in the first place. I've seen folks try to reuse old gaskets only to be back in the driveway next weekend. Vacuum lines are the silent saboteurs here. Double-check those soft little hoses for cracks or loose connections. About half of so-called failed actuators are just a $2 hose split that was missed. Wiggle test everything before you bolt the wheel back on. Last step, test before you unjack. Engage 4WD, spin the hub by hand, and make sure it's locking as it should. That 30 seconds of testing saves hours. And that feeling when it works? It's absolutely worth all the busted knuckles.